Hey y'all, welcome to Truth Drop Thursdays. This is your weekly reminder that truth don't always feel good, but baby, it will set you free. Now today's drop, it's gonna sting a little bit. It's definitely gonna hit people where they need to be hit, but I'm gonna say it anyway. It wouldn't be me if I just didn't come across and say it, right? So let's get into it. Some of y'all keep trying to, resurrect what God has already removed. Whether it's that job, whether it's the friend, right? That friend group, because sometimes in seasons you develop differently, okay? You elevate yourself. That old version of yourself, the ex, okay? Stop backpedaling, y'all. What God did, it wasn't being, cruel. He was being very clear, very intentional. Closure ain't always a conversation. Sometimes it's just silence and peace and space. Let it stay in those, those realms. Every time you go back, right, you're forfeiting the healing that's waiting ahead. Let me say that again for the people in the back, okay? Because I know some of y'all, it probably ain't clicking. Every time you go back, you're forfeiting the healing that's waiting ahead. Luke 9:62, says, and I love this, anyone who puts a hand to the plow and looks back, baby, you ain't fit for the kingdom. That's word. That's scripture. That's not some Toya made up. And that is exactly why I chose and choose to move forward. It's not because I don't ever get tempted. I'm human. I'm flawed, okay? I'm nowhere near perfect. But because I refuse to let anyone, jeopardize the old, I don't allow no one to put me back in the space where I was, okay? Again, moving forward. I'm not going to self-sabotage myself either. But a couple of months ago, I was having a conversation with our youngest son's mother. For those who don't know, we are a blended family. And she was telling me that she was fasting from social media. And I get it. I did the same thing as I was going through the federal disability retirement process. That thing is taxing, okay? If you don't know, you know. Woo, baby. But when I was going through that phase, that chapter, mentally, I didn't have the capacity to engage, talk on the phone, text. And I'm a texter. Let me tell you that I am a texter. Serial. I just didn't want to be bothered. Again, my mental space it wasn't there. And I hadn't experienced that in over 20 years, okay? But when I tell you, but God, baby, He carried me through this. I stayed the course. One particular evening, my oldest daughter came to me. We were talking and she knew where I was at. We were very transparent with our young adults. And she said, Mom, it's okay to lean on us. Use us. That blessed my spirit more than she may ever know. And with that, keeping that same spirit in mind, I made a decision. I made a conscious decision to fast off Facebook. Okay. Yeah, families on there, friends, prospective clients, as I am a business owner, but real talk, I don't interact with a lot of those family members or friends, associates, because again, these were childhood or our childhood friends, associates, okay? But I'm done with people who want to remind me of a version of myself that no longer fits my new narrative, this new chapter in my life. There are no more conversations that need to be had. We're not going to take trips back down memory lane. We're not going to do that. I don't need that energy, okay? So, as information, when I was in the military, marching with my platoon, you keep your ass front, forward march, okay? I might glance left and right, but there's no looking back. I'm not looking back to see who's behind me. I'm good. And listen, I know it hurts. I know it hurts sometimes. But trust me, when I say, peace don't live in the past, honey. God removed that so you could march forward. Okay? March forward. Wow. So, let me ask y'all, what are you trying to resurrect that God already removed? Let's think about that. Let's ponder it. Drop it in the comments. I really want to know. Let's have a conversation about it. If you don't want to drop it in the comments, email me. I'm here. If this Truth Drop Thursday hit your spirit, if it gave you clarity, if it hit that aha moment, gave you some conviction or confirmation, go ahead and like the video. Share it with somebody who may keep running, back to what God already shut down. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, okay? So you don't miss the next drop. This ain't just content, honey. This is a community. And like I said in the previous Truth Drop, we're here to elevate. And this is exactly what I'm here to do. Elevate. We're going to keep healing. We're going to keep growing. And we're going to keep moving forward together. Until the next time, y'all, eyes front. Don't look back. Peace lives in obedience. Bye.